guys? Welcome back to the news desk. Woo! Holidays are here. That means everybody's running around crazy trying to get stuff done before Christmas. That means your car overheats because it ran out of antifreeze, and so then your wife calls you, and you got to take care of that, and you got to pick up antifreeze, and you don't know like where the heck you're going to pick that up, and then you got to get it. You got to let the engine cool, and then you got to pour it in, and then you got to drive around a little bit to make sure it's okay. So then you find yourself at work at Killen Enterprises in Springfield, Illinois, and you don't have a video done for the news desk yet. It happens to everybody, right? Yeah, so here we are, scenic Killen Enterprises in Springfield, Illinois, home of the Pop Culture Network, and we're going to try to get some sort of news desk done here this morning, and we're going to do this kind of, we're going to rig something together, I'll just put it that way. So, let's talk about some toy news. First up, DC Direct. Woo, look at that. They are doing 3 3/4 inch Injustice figures. So here you've got this Solomon Grundy and Wonder Woman. If you can, man, the glare is so bad on this. Forgot how bad the glare is on this Kindle. But anyway, 3 3/4 inch figures based on the new upcoming video game, and those look actually, really nice. Looking forward to some of those. Now then, let's see, swipe this way, doing it backwards, this way. Then we have also Deathstroke and Green Arrow from the upcoming video game. Those are also 3 3/4 inch. So all of you 3 3/4 inch fans like me, these are actually something pretty exciting. They are expensive though. They're going to be about somewhere between $25, $28 depending on where you order them online. Coming out first quarter next year, which means February, March. I mean, who knows? Sometime within that time period. But they do look super nice, and they actually got me pretty excited. I'm still not sure about the video game, but I do like the way the look of these 3 3/4 inch figures, and anything 3 3/4 inch figures, I love. Which is why I'm also going to bring up what is it? Gears of War. NECA is doing Gears of War 3 3/4 inch figures. They have their first test shot here. 20 points of articulation that they're showing off in excuse me, in the Gears of War figures. And for a first test shot, it actually looks pretty nice. There's a lot of detail. Of course, it's all just kind of in this green plastic, whatever they had laying around. But so far, it looks really good. Killen loves Gears of War, so he said he'll probably buy these, even though he's not big into 3 3/4 inch. I'll buy them because I love 3 3/4 inch, and they just look really cool. So worth checking out. Now, other 3 3/4 inch news. Jazwares has released this Goro's Lair 2-pack. This is Goro and Johnny Cage. And Goro, he's actually in 5 inches in the 3 3/4 inch scale, but he's 5 inches tall because Goro is so much bigger. Johnny Cage with some battle damage there. So kind of an interesting look at that figure. 3 3/4 inch. We thought that the 3 3/4 inch line had been canceled from Jazwares. It is not canceled. Some of the other packs, it looks like, have been canceled that are not coming out, but the line continues, and here comes this one. So actually looking forward to that. Amazon has a new Walking Dead 4-pack of Mini-Mates. Now, this is based on the comic book. You see Michonne, you see Rick wearing his prison gear, and he's actually taken a lot of damage. I don't know how well you can see that on there. And then a couple zombies. Now, this is an Amazon exclusive, so you're not going to see this at other retailers unless they buy it from Amazon and resell it, which is going to make it really expensive. Your best bet, go to Amazon, try to find it, pre-order it if you really, really want it ahead of time, to lock it in and make sure that you're going to be able to get your hands on that. Now, the one final thing we're going to talk about this morning is a new toy line called War on Prius, and this comes from a new independent toy studio. Luke Toywalker, if you've ever followed him on Twitter, if you've seen him on Facebook, he always talking about toys, always dealing with toys, always, well, whatever. He's starting his own line here, and the basic idea is they're going to use the Remco Masters of the Universe kind of 5-inch bulky figures as kind of a starting point, and kind of move, using that as inspiration and move out from there. And the toy line is based on this idea that there's a planet far away and it has sentient dinosaurs that rule the planet, and humans are the animals that live out in the outback. There's some sort of natural disaster, and it's this post-apocalyptic type scenario. But the dinosaurs have to fight each other, go to war for the resources and the food on this planet, and they use the humans as zombie cyborg drones. So you're going to get cyborg dinosaurs and cyborg zombies. And they have some test shots. They have some stuff they're working on. This is a test shot of one of the figures that they're working on. Now, the green tubes and gears, that's just sculpting clay that they've put on there just to kind of get the idea of what they're looking for, so that they can do some molds and do some work on it. But that's the cyborg, and then one of the zombie humans. Here's a test shot. Again, they've taken a base figure, painted him white, and then they're using the Sculpey to kind of sculpt on top of it, kind of get the idea across, where they kind of want some of the stuff to be, what the look is going to be. And then their first full-on resin test shot here of one of the zombie characters. He's got that claw hand there. If you look at this online, you can find him, like I said, Facebook, Twitter. He's been talking about this quite a bit. This figure, if you look real close, it's got bubbles in it. Some of the pieces, like the arm, doesn't quite fit, correctly in the socket. This is just a resin, prototype type figure that they can kind of piece together and see how it looks. They can tweak some of the look. They can tweak, they're figuring out where the paint applications are going to be. But that kind of gives you a pretty good idea of what they're going for with the finished product. So you have this cybernetic zombie 5-inch figure in that classic type scale. So it looks pretty impressive, and it's something that definitely we'll be keeping our eyes on. And as it continues to develop, we will continue to bring it here to you guys, because I know, we talk about the news desk and its new toy releases, but I think it's kind of nice to look at some of this stuff also. One other thing, like I said, I was kind of running around quick and I didn't have an opportunity to get everything together like I wanted to, but Lucha Sharks from Ben Spencer and the God Beast, they've done some of their early pulls on that to kind of get the finalized look of those. So you can go, again, Facebook, you can go to Nerd City Online, you can go to places like that, track down if you want to check out Lucha Sharks. We talked to Ben Spencer on Beyond the Box, intern Rick's show here on the Pop Culture Network, and so you can kind of see how that's progressing over there. So make sure you go search that out and check it out. Sorry. Anyway, all right, guys, that's going to do it. I got to get the store open. There was already a car in the parking lot when I pulled up, and it wasn't like it's still a half hour before the store opens, and there's still people out front trying to get in. So holiday season's crazy. So I got to wrap this up so I can upload it and get on with the day. But I want to thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget, voicemail 2174. Whoa, I almost gave out my cell phone number there. I don't want to do that. 217-953-4025, 24-hour voicemail line. You can always call, leave us a message there. Don't forget to check us out. Facebook, Twitter, we're on YouTube, and then, of course, our own website, and jointheforums.com, the official forums of the Pop Culture Network. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.